how many calories and grams of protein and fat and so forth that everything has, and helping me to plan it out better so that I arrive at the right amounts for each day. I'm finding it very helpful.
Great. And how about your energy level, cravings, things of that nature?
Energy level is good, actually, and I'm really not doing the cravings anymore. I'm finding this really is working great for me.
Great. Balanced eating certainly does make a difference. So let's talk a little bit about some of these vegetables. One of the things that I like to do with beets is to actually use the whole food, chop the beets up into cubes, toss them with a little bit of grapeseed oil. Grapeseed oil actually has a nice high smoking point, so it doesn't denature or go bad in the cooking process. And oven roast those at about a 450-degree oven for about 20 minutes, tossing them until they get turned tender crisp. And then I like to take the greens and rinse them, steam them down gently, and then toss them with olive oil, a little bit of apple cider vinegar, and a hint of garlic, and they taste absolutely amazing. Have you had greens before?
I have not had that before. The greens, the beet greens. That sounds really good.
Great, and we have other greens as well. So we've got colorful chard, we've got green chard, and then on top of that, we've also got kale. And we hear an awful lot about kale lately in terms of being one of the magical wonder foods. With all of these greens, they taste wonderful if you just gently wash them, steam them, and toss them with an acid such as lemon juice or apple cider vinegar, a little bit of oil, and some garlic. And the reason for the acid is it actually helps to unlock some of the nutrients that get bound up into the vegetable. Calcium and iron get unleashed, and therefore they're more bioavailable to the body. So are you going to try some of these greens?
Definitely will. Sounds great.
There's a lot of confusion around whether or not we should be eating meat. Many people feel that meat is a bad food, that it's high in cholesterol, high in saturated fat. And yet our meats actually provide us with lean protein, iron, coenzyme Q10, B12, zinc, so many nutrients that we now are taking in pill form because we're no longer actually eating these lean meats. So again, the first thing that you want to be thinking of are getting antibiotic and hormone-free meats. Those antibiotics and hormones that are pumped into the animal flesh are actually causing some of the diseases that we deal with now today. In addition, animals are not meant to be fed corn and soy. They're meant to be fed grass. So for the most part, when it's available, you want to try to choose grass-fed meats as much as possible. So we have here today, just as an example, Bell & Evans chicken breast. And Bell & Evans is antibiotic and hormone-free. And while it's not grass-fed, at least they don't have the antibiotics and hormones that create some of the diseases that we're dealing with for today.